Okay, so I'm well aware that I look terrifying right now, but I am midway through Vivarium. I never thought I would give this movie a chance. I don't really like time loop movies, but I started reading where this is going to go on Wikipedia, as I do, and I had to like come on and start making a video because I am more impressed with this movie than I thought I would be. It took me long enough to watch it. Also, if I had a kid that did that shit, I would want to kill it too. Hey, what's up, spooky fam? I wanted to continue this I finally watched thing kind of on a whim because I watched Vivarium the other day. Finally, you know, the series is called I Finally Watched. But as I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, wow, this is nothing like what I thought it was going to be. And that's what I wanted this, like, you know, little series to be, is me watching movies that I put off thinking that they would be garbage or that I would be too scared by, or, you know, just movies that I put off in general for one reason or another, but that I actually really ended up enjoying or hating. I just want to give you my honest opinion about movies that I haven't watched yet. Older ones, newer ones, this one being a newer one. Let's get right into what I thought of Vivarium. There will be spoilers, definitely will be spoilers for this video. If you guys enjoyed this though, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Let's start off by talking about how much I enjoyed Jesse Eisenberg and Imogen Poots together. They are so, like, the way that they played off each other in that movie was just, they had such great chemistry. Also, every time she was like, Tom, Tom, it was so cute. But anyways, like I said, I wanted to make this video after watching this movie and realizing that it was kind of more than meets the eye. I hate time loop movies. I've been sucked into too many that just go nowhere or that do the same thing over and over again with no conclusive ending. One of my favorites though, I will be honest, I love The Endless so much. I think it is such a fantastic movie. I might be a little biased because I like cult related films and it does have to do with a cult, but I digress. I am so glad that this was as odd as it was, and I'll get there. This movie gave me such big Twilight Zone vibes, but also if you guys have ever played Fallout 3, it gave me big Tranquility Lane vibes, if you remember that little girl that speaks with that crazy accent.
And at least you are cooperative, unlike your father.
That's what that kid reminded me of through the whole movie. I was like, wow, he could fit right in to Tranquility Lane. Speaking of that kid, if a child ever screamed at me the way that kid screamed in this movie, I would just like, I would shut down. No. I think I would physically, like, I would honestly have to like super glue earplugs into my ear at that point because I would not be able to handle it. So let's talk about what was actually scary for me about this movie. I know it wasn't like a horror movie, but it was so like, it was like a sad scary, I guess, to watch such a happy relationship and a loving couple kind of the relationship deteriorate, and to watch that child with the strange voice like mock them and say the horrible things that they were like saying in arguments, and you know, it was just really hard to, it was awful.
I am fucking disgusting, you know that? I am fucking disgusting.
It was also scary to watch like the mental decline, because like what would you do in that situation?
What am I supposed to do with that?
And it was horrific to watch them deal with that demon child. And when he just got fed up and locked that kid in the car, I was like, wow, me too. But honestly, I think the scariest part of this entire movie for me, the most horrific scene in this movie, was when Jesse Eisenberg's character, spoiler alert, letting you know, the full spoiler ahead, Jesse Eisenberg's character dies. And the scariest part was having to watch Imogen Poots' character like hold his dead body and then be given a body bag to put his body in. And like just the way that she cried, it was so believable, but it was so haunting. Yeah, that scene fucked me up. I could not even imagine having to do something like that. I wouldn't be able to. And then the kid does this kind of fuckery, and it just solidified the fact that I would like my womb to stay empty. But there was another specific scene before the death of Jesse Eisenberg where they got separated. In the beginning of the movie, he goes up on top of the roof to see like what his surroundings look like, and you can see how scary and vast everything is, and everything just looks the same, and it's scary, you know? But in seeing that and then watching them get separated and hearing how far away they were from one another,
Gemma?
that was kind of scary to think, like, what if you got separated and you were in kind of like a maze of some sorts and you just couldn't find your way back to the person that you were with? Like, that's scary. That's some real life shit. With about 15 minutes left in the movie, you are plunged into this like alternate reality, and I loved that part so much. The lights, the sounds, just everything about it. It was so weird how she just melted from room to room. I was obsessed. It kind of felt disorienting, and like they were preying on your senses as a viewer. I loved it. But overall, like, the movie ends. I'm not gonna like say how it ends because even though I did spoil a lot, I don't want to like ruin the ending. But to me, instead of a time loop, like I said in the beginning, how I thought it would be a time loop movie, I kind of more or less felt like it was an unrelenting cycle and not really a time loop. So with that being said, I really enjoyed this movie. Ginger apparently did as well. With that being said, on Letterboxd, I gave this movie a solid 4, just because I thought it was creative and different, and I liked the way that it preyed on my senses. But let me know what you guys thought of this movie. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. I hope to be doing so many more of these. I watch so many movies, and I really need to start letting you guys know my thoughts and feelings more, because once a month is not enough. I talk way too much in those videos. So that's all for me for today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Sayonara, Spooky fam.
you